Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to Riv Academy. NBA edition, episode number 2. Today, as you can see, I got the shades on. You see what I'm repping. I wish I should have put on the jersey, but, I'm also signed to NJ Play, because I'm a hooper and whatnot, I'm not in the NBA and nothing like that, but today's a public announcement, and I think I need to make it because I think it's time. Class is in session. Here we go. The Sacramento Kings are 25-8. They are currently a top 4 seed in the West. Where did I go wrong? Where does it start? I mean, if you go back to that pick a side video when we were talking about the Kings, I mean, you can go back to last year. I can openly admit I didn't watch much Kings games, and I was just pushing a narrative, definitely pushing a narrative, and I was using that narrative to try to pretty much tell and decide on what they're going to be for the next season. And I didn't see change. I watched a lot of Hawks games. I thought Kevin Huerter wouldn't be what he is now. He's one of the best players in the league in terms of handoffs, and he's one of the best shooters in the league, and he's scoring at a ridiculous rate right now. Malik Monk off the bench, what he's doing, he's been a bucket. He's been an underrated playmaker too. Sabonis, just the impact he has, and it's beyond the numbers in terms of him being a communicator on offense, him being a connector. De'Aaron Fox, I mean, I probably have been one of his biggest haters, and that man has been one of the clutchest players in the NBA. He's been a better shooter than he's been lately. He's been attacking the rim. That mid-range game is elite. That pick and pop game coming off the screen, pull up right over there by the midi, right by the free throw line. Amazing. His floater game is top notch. He's been one of the best scorers inside the three-point line in the league, and I think that's very impressive for a point guard, his ability to break you down. Keegan Murray as a rookie, I mean, we knew he'd come in and contribute day one, but he's been a crucial part to this offense. Where did I go wrong? I mean, Terrence Davis, Davion Mitchell's defensive tenacity off the bench. Mike Brown is a coach in the system he's placed for them to succeed offensively. The defense ain't catching up. He's a defensive specialist. But the offensive system basically ripping the Golden State Warriors playbook and said, I'm going to add a little Mike Brown flair to it, and then brings it to Sacramento. I mean, I had to make this video, especially after watching them, against OKC. I know how I feel about OKC and SGA, Jalen Williams, but Keegan Murray just had a career night. The game was exceptional. The crowd is into it. When that home court advantage feels like an advantage, oh my God, games are so much better. But I think it's interesting for this Kings team going forward because they're going to make the playoffs this year. I think no doubt they are a lock. But who do they beat when they get into the first round? I think that's the interesting part. And I think me personally, what I want to see is them versus Golden State. I think that would be a crazy ass series, like 6-7 games, fire, home court advantage. It don't even matter because both home courts are fire. They get loud, they get active, they get lit. I wish I could be in California. The battle of California would be so crazy. Kings versus the Clippers would be fun too. Like, it's just so much. But let's bring it because the excitement is really fun. The Kings, I mean, who can they beat in the first round? I think, respectfully, I like Denver versus them. I like Memphis. I would still take the Warriors, but I think it'd be a dogfight. You know what I'm saying? The Clippers, my PG fandom, but I think the Kings can beat the Clippers. I really do. The Pels is such a tough team to analyze because they haven't even played enough games together as a unit. So, no comment to them. Dallas, that'd be a tough series for Dallas, man. The Kings, I think the Kings are legit. And I think what's interesting about it is, for the most part, they have their pick for next year. They have their picks throughout, these next couple of years. Nothing like too crazy, but they have their picks. So it's going to be interesting what type of guys Mike Brown drafts. This is his first time back into it. First time back into full swing as being a coach and stuff like that. But I'm so interested to see where he goes with this. Shout out to Joel. He was right on these boys. These are his boys. I ain't taking credit from him. But the way McNair built this roster back up is crazy. I mean, they just play within their roles, and they've been so great. You know, they're one of the best offenses in the league. They're a top 3 unit. Ironically, they are a top 3 seed, top 3 unit in basketball. Now, I think the defense has to get a little better. You know, they definitely need a few more POA defenders. They need a wing stopper. I think that's going to be definitely keyed in on in the offseason because they do have a little money to spend. It's definitely going to be keyed on in the draft, and this is a very big draft. They could get a sleeper. I wouldn't count out Sacramento to get a late first round bloomer, and he turned to a star. I wouldn't count it out, especially in this draft. But they need somebody like that. I mean, this team is exciting to watch. You know, like the beam, bow, like the beam. I don't know too much about that, you know. And I was hating. So this is definitely a Kings apology video. I have to say, like, praise to y'all. Y'all deserve it. You know, especially I got a few Kings followers. Like, definitely a few Kings followers on my Twitter. Follow me, Riv Academy. Follow me, Riv EO. No, Durag Riv. Oh my God, Durag Riv and Riv Academy. Please go follow. Also follow Pick a Side. But I got a few Kings followers, and we interact here and there. And they called me in the summer, being a non-ball knower. And shout out to them because I was definitely being a non-ball knower. I'm actually going to California in April for my birthday, so hopefully I can catch a playoff game. Maybe I'll drive to Sacramento, or I'll drive to the Bay, or catch one of either the Clippers, hopefully, if I could see Paul George live. Oops, but hopefully one of the LA teams, but I'll be in LA for the spring in April for my birthday, my 25th. But wow, I mean, let's knock this down, because this is sensational. I mean, let's go through it. They're 4th in field goal percentage, 10th in 3-point percentage, 13th in free throw percentage. So they're an efficient group. You know, 4th in assists. This is just. They do got to get better on the defensive end, though. I think, you know, 3rd in offensive rating, 24th in defensive rating, 7th in pace, though. That's something they move up and down the court. They definitely love fast breaks. It's something you like to see. But the age, I mean, looking at Keegan Murray's 22, Davion Mitchell's 24, Monk's 24, Kevin Huerter's 24, Terrence Davis is 25, De'Aaron Fox is 25, Sabonis is 26. Harrison Barnes is the one lone vet that really gets burned. You know, he's 30. Shout out to Harrison Barnes, man. 2015 Warriors helped with that chip. 2016, he completely folded and missed every single shot in the finals. But who am I, right? We're not gonna bring up old shit. But yeah, this team is scary. I mean, damn. How do you stop a high-powered offense like this that can get their shot pretty much at will? They'll always be able to get an efficient shot at will. I mean, what do you do? The question is, can Fox and Sabonis be the guy? I remember I was talking to Kings Next Level 2 months ago, and he was like, this is a team that contended, like a Kyle Kuzma piece away or something like that. So I guess this is pretty much going to be the, you know, because they're going to make the playoffs. They'll probably be top 3, top 4 seed. So they'll play Warriors or Dallas or Clippers. They'll play. So it'll be a dogfight to start it off. And I'm praying my Warriors don't see Denver into the WCF, because we will go. But how far can a De'Aaron Fox Sabonis team lead you? I mean, I was big hater of Sabonis, big hater of Fox. Now I look stupid. So now the next question is, how far can these two guys take you? You know, you're in the West with stars like Steph, Ja, you know, the Joker, Zion, B.I., Paul George, Kawhi. Kawhi's been on the heater lately. Who else am I missing? LeBron, AD, Luka. So how do you combat that? How do you combat star power like that with Sabonis and Fox? And I think the way they've done it is Mike Brown, Sabonis, and Fox just feeling like they can compete every night on their levels, and they've been doing it, you know. The role players playing exceptional within their roles. You know, the type of sets they run offensively are Golden State-like, and it's definitely been beautiful to watch, you know. The home crowd coming to cheer it on, I think that's something huge, you know. it would definitely be interesting to see how this team stretches out this run and how this team goes into the playoffs locked in and shows out. But I definitely had to make this video because after watching that OKC game, I gotta apologize, man. It's been long overdue. You know, I want to say I am sorry to Kings fans. I was completely wrong. I take the L on that, and that's what you got to do, man. You got to just, see things through. And y'all know me. Y'all watch Pick a Side. When I say things, I'm so stubborn. Where I just got to see it through. I'm not going to change because I don't, But I was definitely wrong about the Kings. But that's gonna do it for today. I'm gonna be pushing out content a lot more. I just want to get my setting right. Get my zen, get my vision right. You know what I'm saying? But I got some big plans for y'all, man. It's gonna be so incredible. But shout out to the Kings, shout out to Kings fans, shout out to the King home crowd. And shout out to River Academy. Always. Class is officially over. We out.